Hi there everyone, and welcome once again to Wrestling Showdown Box Office Spotlight, here of course on the W3L network. Thank you once again for choosing to join me. Thank you for having hit that subscribe button. You're guaranteed to be notified if we bring you anything right here on the W3L network. And of course thank you for engaging with the W3L Box Office. You can go to W3LBoxOffice.com. Some of the biggest events in W3L history are available for you to watch via digital download. You can rent them, you can purchase them, you can binge watch selected titles for one flat rate. Whatever you want to do, we can make it available to you. And these are some of the biggest and best events in W3L history. Over the past few weeks here on the Spotlight, we've, well, funnily enough, spotlighted a number of them. Are doing the same this week as well. I just want to let you know that we are hopeful to be bringing you live pro wrestling very, very soon again. As you know, these are the dates we have penciled in. They were rescheduled from last year. All the original tickets remain valid. We are on the cusp of being able to make an official announcement, so keep your powder dry. Stay tuned to all of our social media platforms and we'll let you know where we are going to be when we make our return to presenting live wrestling. I can tell you that Crafty Connoisseur will return as our live event sponsor. Thank you so much to them. You should go to their web store. It's always open. You can make a purchase from them. They will send it straight out to you. They also do virtual online tastings, so you don't even have to leave the house, and they can do it. And they have also been turning up in person here and there. So check out all their stuff online. Make a purchase, tell them we said hello. And if you're going to make a purchase of anything, buy yourself a cool t-shirt. We've got some lovely designs up on the W3L website. Make a purchase of that, have it ready so you can wear it and see us when we come back to live wrestling, which again we will tell you about in the next couple of weeks, fingers crossed. But we've been talking about the W3L box office and all the fantastic events that are up there. Full, long form super cards, some of the biggest events W3L has, some of the biggest wrestling names, some of the biggest matches, you name it, it's all up there. Again, you can watch these events via digital download, you can rent them, you can buy them, you can binge monthly auction if you so wish. And this week we are going to be looking at Wrestlution VII, the historic 10-year anniversary event from the November of 2013 in Glen Office. It was one of the biggest and best Wrestlutions ever. And yes, I know what you're thinking, we only brought you recently, and that is true. We couldn't bring you a live Wrestlution last year, so we brought you Wrestlution VII on the boxes. We built towards it. I'm sure you've watched those episodes. If not, go back and see them. And therefore, it's already been up there. I'm sure you've watched it, but if you haven't, this is going to make you realise that you really should go and see it, because it is a superlative event. And again, Wrestlution is one of the biggest ever. And when you see the matches that we had, you will completely understand why it is one that you do not want to miss. Let's look first of all at the championship contest. Let's look at the tag team championship. At this point, the Coffee Brothers were the tag team champions. They'd overcome the team of Britain's Most Wanted to become the champions. And one half of Britain's Most Wanted, Damien O'Connor, had been granted a rematch to face the Coffees at Wrestlution VII. He would get to hand pick his partner, and so therefore it was a superb tag team battle, one you definitely don't want to miss. The tag team title on the line at Wrestlution VII. The Women's Championship up for grabs in a triple threat contest. Carmel Jacob with not one but two very difficult challengers, perennial opponent Sarah, and of course Kay Lee Ray, one of her rare appearances for W3L. One of these women would walk out as the W3L Women's Champion, but which one could Carmel Jacob retain the title? Would Sarah gain it again, or could Kaylee Ray make history in only her second ever W3L appearance by raising the gold? Another superb match, one you don't want to miss. Check that out. Of course, the main event was also a triple threat, and it was for the W3L Heavyweight Championship. The natural Alan Grogan, who had a stranglehold on that championship, had to defend against former champion, the merchandise Mike Musso, and the Seven Deadly Sins winner Nathan Reynolds. This is a superb battle between three of the biggest stars in W3L. A very dramatic, heated contest. If you don't believe me, just have a look.
Shall we see as he gets the big boot in the face. Some some advice from other people, some bad management decided that he should be a rule breaker, and he was young and thought that was the way to go, but he's had much more success since playing by the rules and having the audience on his side. Also going for his third knee lift. Reynolds knows it of old and hits the clothesline. As he goes to the cover, but here comes Grogan to break it up. Close, but not quite. Oh, and Nathan Reynolds rammed it to the post. It's a good move by Grogan. Seems clutching at his back. I mean, he's taken a fair bit of damage in the opening moments of this contest. Was he and Musso former tag team champions? As hard as that is to believe, but they are, because he wrestled the legendary of Tracy Smothers, defeated him for his first W3L Heavyweight Championship reign. And oh, Alan Grogan lobbed over the top rope by Reynolds, nearly lands on John Short's table. And Musso with those axe handles taking advantage. Musso knows the benefit of taking the advantage as soon as he can. Lovely drop kick by the one to watch. Who, let's be honest, Nathan Reynolds comes into this match with nothing to lose. This is the biggest opportunity he has ever had. The main event of the biggest W3L event in history. The 10-year anniversary show, Wrestlution VII. Thought this jam-packed Glenrothes audience. Triple threat match against Musso and Grogan, two fantastic champions in their own right. As they're on the floor, is Grogan just measuring them? And he is, and he dives upon them. We've seen a few dives tonight. Grogan wipes out Musso and Reynolds, and Grogan happy with what he did. But a softer landing for him than it was for Musso and Reynolds, I have to say. But again, Reynolds has nothing to lose as he's getting those fists rained into his forehead by Alan Grogan, because if he walks out the loser, then what difference does it make? He's not the champion, he's got no belt to drop. He's the underdog in this match. Grogan's got a lot to lose, of course, that heavyweight title, but he's got to say that at ringside, who I imagine we will see getting involved at some point. We saw how effective Carmel Jacob was for Liam Thompson earlier on. Maybe backfired, but there was times she was very effective. As Musso goes to the top rope and wipes out Grogan and Reynolds with that dive to the floor, that body press.
So that was the main event of Wrestlution VII. The triple threat heavyweight championship match. Alan Grogan, Nathan Reynolds, Mike Musso. Worth the price of admission alone, believe me. But of course I've already mentioned the championship match. So that the rest of the Wrestlution VII card, well, we saw King Liam Thompson issuing an open challenge. Who would step up to face him? It could have been anybody. You'll not expect who it was. Another great contest. Again, I highly recommend it. Every match in this event is fantastic, so it's well worth seeing. Then, of course, we had the golden ticket ladder match for the first time in W3L history. 4 wrestlers were chosen by management to compete for the fabled golden ticket. We saw the Butcher, Scott Rennick, the man that we now call the XL Luke Aldridge, Rory Steele, and a mystery opponent. I'll not spoil it for you, but I'll tell you who it was. It shocked everyone, that's what I'm going to say, shocked everyone on the night. Golden ticket ladder match, well worth seeing. And then we had one of the most anticipated, if not the most anticipated match at Wrestlution VII. It was the Battle of the Disco Biscuits. Former tag team partners collided. The very good Mr. Eugene Maki and then the Reaver Taylor Bryden would go at it. Now, of course, these days they have put their differences aside, they have reformed their team, but this was a battle between two long-time friends turned bitter enemies. It is definitely, if you're going to watch Wrestlution VII for only one match, and to be honest, it's hard to pick one, but if it's not the main event, it's got to be this one. It just has to be. It's so good. Again, Wrestlution VII, the 10-year anniversary event, one of the best W3Ls ever produced. And again, you can go on to the W3L Box Office. Watch it right now via digital download. There's a whole bunch of W3L's biggest ever events available there for you to watch via digital download. You can rent them, you can purchase them, you can binge watch some of them for a flat monthly rate. Whatever you want to do, it is up there. Full live events, compilations, a documentary, you name it, W3L's got it. New content gets added all the time. Our library will expand. So make sure you get involved in the W3L Box Office. You should also get involved and come and see us live, because by the end of the year we'll hopefully present you with some live pro wrestling. I will hopefully be in that position to tell you exactly where and when in the next week or two, fingers crossed. Stay tuned to our social media and you'll find out when you know and can tell you for definite. But these are the dates that I've penciled in. All the original tickets do remain valid. Crafty Corner Soul returns our live event sponsor. Make a purchase from them, tell them that we said hello, and of course purchase yourself a lovely W3L t-shirts, because we've got some amazing designs you can wear when you come back to see us. You can also pick up DVDs as well, and those and the t-shirts are available from our website, W3LWrestling.com. Make your purchase there, sent to the mailing list while you are at it. Give us a like on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, join us on Instagram. Make sure that you're subscribed to this channel if you haven't already, and use that hashtag that you enjoy your clip of Mike Musso, Alan Crogan and Nathan Mills from Wrestlution 7. Have you watched Wrestlution 7 in its entirety? What has been your favourite event from the box office that you have watched? Get in touch, let us know what you think, and then join me back here in 7 days' time, because if you're lucky, I may have something a bit different for you next week. I'm not going to spoil it for you just in case things don't go to plan, but there are some big things on the horizon. So all I'm going to say is we might not be spotlighting anything next week, right? Just, keep that in mind. Hit the subscribe button and join me next week, 12 o'clock on the W3L network. We'll see you then.
The last 10 years have been quite a trip. Over 3,600 spins around without a cosmic slip. We watched champions be crowned. We watched rookies climb the ladder of success year by year to become the championship standard of today. We have seen battles that shook the planet. We've seen challengers who in their darkest hour have never lost hope. Insurmountable hills have been climbed. Champions have fallen, caught in a trap of defeat, left to sift through the damage. Their prize vanished. We must beware as a new battle looms. The enemy could be at either side. Wrestlution 7 promises to be another trip to remember in W3L history. Available now on DVD at W3LWrestling.com and on digital download at W3LBoxOffice.com.